Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
Yes. Go. Hang in there. Oh, this is awesome. I think you're safe. But I leave it over. How much time remaining? Don't worry, folks. Anything can still happen.
Hi. is up.
John, it's great. Look, I'm in a deep hole. One of my guys just jumped ship and I need a replacement. You're the junior slip wrench who got injured yesterday, right?
Suppose I am.
Great, this is your lucky day. Do well and there's a bonus in it, got it?
Got it.
All right, everyone, look alive and get to your stations. Sierra may come in for a last-minute pit stop and I need you ready and able. You, rookie, get into position. Grab your preferred tool and be prepared. Today's your day to shine. Let's do this. John, it's Grace. Look, I'm in a deep hole. One of my guys just jumped ship and I need a replacement ASAP. Are you available? Shit. All right, gotta run. Talk later.
Yeah, well, could end up as one big cluster.
Focus. Just keep me up.
Hard to make some pretty strange noises. If this thing breaks down now, I will rip you all a new one.
Sierra's coming in. Everyone on your stations, now!
Target down. Next up, Robert Knox.
What the hell just happened? Sierra!
What happened here? Oh my god. Oh, no, 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 no.
So, I'm gonna run over and play around with the pyrotechnics for the podium ceremony.
What? No. Can't move around with them. We didn't get the replacement pressure valve, so I think we're stuck getting everything together just now. We could fry everyone on stage if the pressure gets too high.
Yeah,
But
thanks.
Rudder asked me to test it.
If he asks, just tell him I've got it under control.
Yeah.
47, Robert Knox is on the move. If I'm not mistaken, he's heading down to the Bayside food stand selling coconut balls. That is Robert Knox, genius inventor, black markets weapons dealer, and Providence defector.
What he's putting in his food, but I've sure got the munchies.
Excuse me. Care for a snack?
So, what's good?
Everything's to die for, Mr. Knox.
Excellent. Maybe one of these. That was superb, my good man. I'll be back for more in a little...
Hey, you're sick. Okay, you really should see a doctor.
My name is Maxwell Rudder. I am the senior race official here at the Miami Global Innovation Race. The race is now officially over, and it's time to hand out the trophy to the winner. This year's winner proves that hard work and dedicated focus on quality wins over the glare of provocation.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
idea it was that good.
It's good.
This year's winner is
I mean,
for the right one. Please join me in giving the fan favorite Mr. Moses, Scout Heavy Industry, a big hand.
seriously, just
I may only be a tech reporter, but I have ambitions. The fact that the concept is verified
Berlin, Shanghai, Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Ah, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, three of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
This shit is publishable. He'd make a fortune settling down as a romantic book writer. Beats the hell out of that garden lady and her paperbacks. Not sure what Martinez would say if she saw it. Fun times, actually. Beats digging graves and feeding bodies to the hippos, that's for sure.
The world's largest media conglomerate and GNN's parent company, Cross Holdings, got a new president today. The company's former COO will be taking over from this. And stocks appear to be stabilizing. This bodes well for this network, which, due to our liberal...
I love this photo. Rico and the hippo when he took his first steps in the pen. Can't believe he's so big now. Not to mention the fact that Rico still visits him. He usually loses interest in things so quickly. I think it's a travesty the way they've been treating that animal. Did you know they've had it dead body for a long time and now it won't come out of its hole unless someone brings it meat? I know Rico loves that thing to death, but still.
Sure, that's gross.
But still.
Hola, mayordomo.
And we remain in Shanghai, where local police...
Yeah, okay. It was pretty funny, all right.
Wake up! Relax.
Hey,
relax.
we need some help here. Please, get some help. I just found a body. I think someone attacked me.
We have a security breach, but don't worry, the pros are here. Watch and learn.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
I'm gonna take you out, you knucklehead!
Hey. Guarida.
I'm not seeing shit here.
No hay problema. Ay, qué
I understand you have a certain letter in your possession.
Yeah? Maybe. So what?
Some point to a connection between the Nazis and the assassinations of several other corporate leaders, such as Dynasty Global CEO Rupert Pierce in London. But so far, no organization.
I guess Hector and Martinez was an item back in the day. And he wants to rekindle the flame, as he writes. It's actually very moving. I'm not a romantic guy or anything, but I must admit I felt something stir inside me when I read it.
You need to be expert.
Your own, baby. Don't even think about it.
Oh, that's right. You made the right choice.
Amazing! This guy's picking a fight.
I know. I just can't help being
How are you today, amigo?
That is Jorge Franco, the Delgado cartel's chief chemist.
Wait a minute. That sound. My machine is humming again. Ah, look at that. It runs again. Look at how smoothly it's running. This will change everything. Everything. We are suddenly overcome with joy. See, this is what happens when focus is applied alongside proper work ethics. This is the future, people. Well, why are they still standing here? Surely they can see the machine is working perfectly now. We have no need for them anymore. They are excused to go back home to their sad little lives in the village. That is all. Guard, please escort these people from the room. We want to be alone in here.
All right, everyone. Follow me.
All right, Mr. Frank. I've checked everything. We're clear.
Dios mío. It's perfect.
Franco confirmed down. Nice work.
If you don't run it properly, you'll be filling out paperwork for the rest of your life.
That may be true, but the other day I saw this rare little...
I know what you mean. But they started working. How about a drink after work? You look so...
Paula! I told you not to let anything from Hector through. But what did I just find? A letter. Were my instructions not clear?
Yes, Mr. Martinez. Very clear. I don't know how that happened.
Well, make sure it doesn't happen again. Burn everything that even remotely smells like that idiot. Got it?
Yes, Mrs. Martinez.
Ah, to hell with it. Let's see what that fool has to tell me. Let's see what he has.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit. Mission status. Columbia assignment successful. Tactical targets neutralized. Militia transport network disabled. Location of primary target unknown. Team chasing several leads. End message, encrypt and send.
As strong as you. They have to pay for what they did.
It needs to stop. You need to stop.
If my source checks out, we can prove the board knew about the chemical leaks. We'll have grounds for a retrial.
It won't make a difference. They're too powerful.
They're not the devil, Nancy. Just a company. They're not above the law, don't you see? This is bigger than James. Those bastards killed 80 people.
And they got away with it. Think about what that means.
No one's untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
Diana!
Coming!
We got what we came for. Move out.
Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
Whoa!
This is my first potential audience.
Listen, this damn cricket pre-match thing just goes on and on and on. Hey, have I seen you before?
Huh?
Hell no! I mean, why can't we just watch a movie until the game starts? This is so boring. Nobody cares about why you're into cricket, but the match hasn't even started yet.
She's not, but fair. She's always treated good. And family love. But yes.
Allow me to welcome you. A very wealthy man. I know how to.
Sir, what you're doing is not illegal per se, but kind of
Dungan started yelling and stormed out.
Strange. And he's not been back since?
No, not once. I hear the Queen and Hitman talk about it. But she always sounds so disgusted. I think it's the movie.
That is Vanya Shah, self-appointed queen of the Mumbai slums. Confirmed kill on Vanya Shah. Excellent work, 47. No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
Negative, Command. Got nothing so far.
Have you seen Sanjay recently? He lost a small fortune to me in a poker game. A few nights ago.
Command, I have arrived at the location and it looks
about
clear.
it in
Over.
front of us.
But yes, I...
Whatever, man.
Strange.
You don't belong here. Just stop, all right? Follow me. Come on, let's go.
I haven't met the new foreman yet. Is he better than the last one?
Pata nahi, yaar. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah is supposed to meet with him on the bridge and talk
What
about
are you
how to
playing
make
at?
lazy workers do
Piss
more.
off!
But so far, he hasn't come out.
Who are you calling lazy? I work 15 hours every day.
Just get out of my sight, okay?
"47, our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map."
Where is he?
47, the street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
What are you doing? You need to open the shop. There are people.
Hey, listen, Jabbo. Yes, finally! You have no idea how important this shave is to me. Thank you.
Maybe later, sir.
Chalo, bhai. Maybe next time then. Bicep. I'd like to get a shave if that's possible. I have a date tonight with Shilpa.
I'm sorry, sir. Not right now.
Oh, yaar. That's too bad.
I'd like to get a shave if possible.
You're up, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you. Ah, Mr. Sagar. I heard you were gone. So glad that you're still here.
Who said that?
My uncle saw you being taken to the Crows the other night. Blindfolded. I thought they did something bad to you.
I see. Well, no harm done.
Ah, good. I'm glad. I don't know anyone else who shaves as well as you do.
We're done.
Very nice work. Very nice. It's always a pleasure to come here. Thank you.
Hey! Hi, I really need a shave.
Not at this moment, sir. I'm afraid I'm a little busy right now.
I understand. Hey, yaar, come on. Do you have time to give me a shave or what? Please.
I'm afraid not, sir.
Abbe, kya? Damn it. I really needed a shave. Bhai Sahib, can you give me a shave? Shilpa's coming to town.
Maybe later, sir.
Chalo, bhai. Maybe next time then.
I really need a shave. Can you help me out?
Not right now, sir.
Okay, I understand. Hey, any chance for a shave today?
I'm ready for you now, sir.
Ah, yes, please. Wonderful. This is nice. Hey, did you hear about the problem we have with the tailors in Mumbai at the moment?
Can't say that I have.
Well, my sister's husband's nephew works in the laundry district, and he told me that apparently the tailors have gone missing in Mumbai over the past few weeks. Really spooky.
Is that right?
I'm telling you the truth here. A few bodies have been found near the train yard, and one in the harbor. Someone seems to be killing all the tailors. Jeez, I am happy I'm in electronics.
Very interesting. That's it. You're done.
That is one smooth shave right there. Great job. Thanks so much.
Not at this moment, sir.
Okay, you're busy. I'll come back another time.
I'm sorry, sir. Not right now.
Hello. Do you have time for a shave?
Big mistake to deny me. Sale, tu gaya.
I'm afraid not, sir.
Hello. Can I get a shave, please?
Maybe later, sir.
I understand.
I'm ready.
Hey!
Thank you,
Hi,
my friend.
I really need a shave.
All right, I'm ready for my shave. Make it a close one. The tides are changing, my friend. Can you feel it in the air? My bones are creaking with joy at the prospect of what is about to happen.
I don't feel anything, I'm afraid.
You will, friend. You have an important task ahead of you, have you not? I sense that about you. Together, we will all release the shackles that have bound us far too long and rise up against those who seek to keep us down. Whether those are our friends or foes. A day of reckoning is coming, is it not?
It does seem unavoidable.
Indeed. The question you must ask yourself when the time comes is what side you choose to be on. But that is not for now. For now, focus on your business and what you do best, friend. That is all.
I will do that. And that's it.
47, that man you just eliminated. That was the Maelstrom. Well done. Just one target left. Let's bring this one home.
Oh my god! I cannot wait to see that new Rangan movie they're shooting over at the tower. I missed that. I'm sure it's him. My cousin lives in New York and he went to a show on Broadway. Got a picture of himself and the guy after.
He's a traveling salesman or something.
47, this is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. Might be worth looking into.
Missed the shot for sure.
Remember, he is a celebrity after all.
Well, well. It appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights on Dawood Rangan. By the looks of it, I'd say we're dealing with a local operator, known as the Kashmirian. Good thinking, 47. Now, if we could only make Rangan appear in that window somehow. Karan Dar, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here, and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead?
Seriously, that guy in the tower.
When are you gonna be done mixing those colors? I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rangan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. I could compromise a little with my artistic integrity. This would run a lot smoother. No! I have a fear!
Mr. Hussain, go on upstairs and wait for Mr. Rangan. I'm sure he'll be there shortly. It's me. Just to let you know that the house artist is ready to continue painting.
Ah, Mr. Hussain, ready at last.
Did you get a shave?
Oh, well, never mind.
come with me to the lounge.
After you, Mr. Rangan.
That is Dawood Rangan, producer of mediocre movies and a full-time criminal. His brutality is overshadowed only by his giant ego.
Beautiful. Magnificent use of colors and form. Kya baat hai? If the new piece catches my forceful nature like this, I will have nothing short of a masterpiece on my hands. I'll be the envy of everyone.
I guarantee a perfect execution.
Looking good,
Mr.
man.
Rangan.
Looking good.
Hey there, sir.
All right. Chala, let's get this done with. I expect these to be the final brushstrokes, Mr. Hussain. I'm a busy man, yeah. You know, this painting is sure to bring you a lot of future work. Because once the word gets out and my art appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
I can't wait. Hold your breath for a moment, Mr. Rangan.
That's the reason I told you I wouldn't pay for the commission, by the way. I'm not stingy. No, not at all. But if I'm already paying you in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, you know?
I prefer cash over exposure. Clench your fist, please.
Who doesn't? But sometimes, exposure can be worth more than just money. Because in this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait and see. When you're done with this job, the contracts will be rolling in.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Rangan. Can you look up a bit? Thank you.
That shot came from the chawls. It looks like the Kashmirian finally got a clear line of fire. Dawood Rangan is dead, and not even by your hand, 47. What will you think of next? Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Amazing how Rangan managed to put together another epic.
Going somewhere, sir. You need it.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. You don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys.
So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident.
The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly.
As were all the neighbors.
My men did what needed to be done.
It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered Plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
All you had to do was remember the gas, flip some bourbons, and Susan to the turkey.
Right now, it's just collecting dust in the attic.
Microfilm? That's an interesting.
Well, maybe. But you have to admit there is something.
Weird.
Well, Janus next door collects all kinds of ancient memorabilia.
The gas on the trailer is a fire, like campfire for winter. So don't start serving until I start cooking, okay?
Richard, I love this party.
drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house? Cassidy was asking me earlier.
Yeah. Oh,
Sinister-looking basement. What could she be doing down here?
I love what they've done here, though. Clean design, but with a small touch of bohem. I bet you if we open the oven, it's never been used.
Janice's oddball nurse is added to camp.
Oh yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early. Captain Bird. Spend more time with them than he does with camp.
Miles, she just clocked her 15th hour of dual flight.
have fun.
Ah, excellent. Oh, wow. Will you look at that? It's good to know the kind that helpful people still exist. Guess I have to start flipping burgers now.
Hi there. Care for a taste?
Huh. Oh, cheers.
Anytime.
Excuse me, hello. I'm sure you already know, but we're overdue for a proper introduction all the same. I'm Susan Wilson, and this is my husband, Richard. And we've only just joined this wonderful community. We are so glad you all could come out today. I always say nothing makes a person feel more at home than hosting their neighbors there. So I am grateful that you've provided us with that opportunity. Isn't that right, dear?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
A little louder, hon.
Oh, right. Yes, just like Susan said, it's really great to be here with so many people. Like, people who are neighbors.
That's right. You know, Richard and I have done a lot of moving around over the years, but like they say, a rolling stone gathers no moss. And you know, the second we saw this beautiful little corner of town, we knew this was where we wanted to start finally gathering some moss.
Yes, you have wonderful
license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Ah, come on, man. It's standard procedure. You stuff the holes, and then you blow up the tunnel system so it collapses. Look it up on YouTube.
Sir, if the American police force looked to YouTube as guiding principle for standard procedure, I'm pretty sure civilization would have collapsed a long time ago.
God damn it. No way.
Huh?
I heard that.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you through, okay? Please leave the area.
I understand you have a mole problem.
Oh, you're a godsend. Let's get straight to it. The sooner this is fixed, the sooner I won't have to listen to Mr. Janus's complaints. Follow me. As you can see, we have a mole issue. Now, I know a permanent solution might take some time, but if you could just fill the bit unorthodox, maybe, but you got the job done.
Thus, the actions of the first constant catch up with you. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed.
People say he carved himself a set of dentures.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered. Must be a very important trip given his poor health. A cigar box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
You guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you?
No.
Oh, okay, great.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all, our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No, there is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.